Oh, what an exciting day we have here. Of course, it is the official release of the Grasslands and Africa Pack here in Planet Zoo Console Edition. Apparently, I need to put power over here before we even talk about all the animals. I think, in my opinion, this is probably the DLC pack, other than like maybe Amazon and Conservation, that has the most amount of animals actually in it. We got like 13 new species or something crazy like that. It's absurd how much we got today. Grasslands pack includes the blue wildebeest, caracal cat, all the butterflies, emu, the maned wolf, the nine-banded armadillo, the redneck wallaby, the striped hyena, the African pack, or the Africa pack, has the African penguin, fennec fox, meerkat, scarab beetle, and southern white rhino. So, first things first, where's that beetle? Scarab? There it is. Let's get two of those. These are also called dung beetles. And what a better way to start the stream than to kick it off with a little bit of shit. So let's zoom in. I haven't seen these yet. I haven't seen any of these animals. I just know it's in the pack. There's one. And there's two. So they actually do have an animation where they'll like roll a ball of poop. There's actually a whole mound of poo in there, which is kind of funny. And yeah, there's like also decorations and new buildings and stuff like that for the pack. That comes with pretty much every DLC. So the like this exhibit is part of Africa. Some of these new building styles. I mean, you can really tell the influence of like Southern Africa. And look at this, the famous rhino statue is finally in the game now. So yeah, I'm super excited today. We got a lot going on. We just need the right temperature. They like it a little bit cooler than you might expect. Living in the shade. We'll give them a little tree and some camouflage. And like a rock to hide under. Okay, we'll check on those later. Next up is the butterflies. Well, there's a lot of different types of butterflies. So if I just search butterfly, it should give us all of them, right? And I think they can all live together in one like group. So we got the European peacock, the blue morpho, the monarch, and the old world swallowtail, along with the cloudless sulfur. The cloudless sulfur butterfly found in temperate open areas, grasslands, parks, gardens, watercourses, and seashores by the seashores where they sell the seashells. In North, Central, and South America has yellow wings with brown and black spots and borders. Females tend to be less vibrant than males and have yellow spots along the dark wing borders. I really wonder if there's like alternate coloring. Along with, you know, how a lot of the animals have like skins and fur patterns. I'm curious if that's the way butterflies work in this game. I'm not sure. There's stuff we have to figure out, and I'm really excited for all these new animals today. And we're going to be here for a while. 1 to 90. Okay, so you could just put a billion of these. We'll do one of each. The blue morpho. Got like two monarchs and old world swallowtail. Yeah, we'll get like maybe two of each or something, and then they can just have a billion babies or whatever. Let's throw all these in here. Let's see. So we should see them flying around at some point. Where'd they go? Are they in here? I don't see any of them. Oh, they're so small, dude. Oh, you can scan through all of them. All right, there's some at the box here. Look at the size of the blue morpho. There's a monarch. I saw a monarch the other day in person. Yeah, these fly all the way from Brazil up the east coast of America. It's crazy. Their migration pattern. And you can see, yeah, this is, I believe, the old swallowtail or whatever, the old world, whatever. Or is this the peacock? No, this is the peacock, right? Because of the coloring. Anyway, look at the size difference between those two. That's really cool. None of them are flying around. This one's kind of greenish. They're all just sitting there. I kind of expected them to be flying around in the open. Maybe they're just not in the mood to fly right now. But anyway, there we go. Okay, first animal. We're going to throw in the emu. We're not doing it in any specific order. I'm just picking the emu. So what do we need to know? 1 to 6. 5 to 5. Confident around people. Age of maturity 1.5. And grade 2, 4.5 feet. This border might be a little bit low. I'm not sure. Scarab. Beetle. Beetle. Yep. We gotta read this Zoopedia before we do anything else today. The sacred scarab beetle is a dung beetle, native to the coastal dunes and marshes around the Mediterranean Sea, meaning it is found in North Africa, Europe, and the Middle East. The data is deficient. That's the first time I've seen that. I guess there's no way to know on some of these insects. Like, there could be billions of these, right? Essentially. The scarab beetle has 6 oblong projections, and its front legs have a traditional 4 each, giving the appearance of an arc of rays on the beetle's front end. The sacred scarab beetle is up to 0.4 to 1 total inch and has a shiny black carapace. And there's the area that they live. Here's all the other extra information. The sacred scarab beetles use the projections along their head and front legs to shape dung into spheres. But why do they do that? Why do they roll poop around? What's up with that? Alright, we're about to get the emus in here. I hope they can't escape. That would be super unfortunate. So this will be my actual first animal in the pack here today. Yeah, we'll just be checking out all the new animals in Sandbox. So please have some patience. There's a lot of animals. There's a lot I want to look up. And we want to learn about all the animals. Man, they are fast. Look at the running animation is like perfect where it puts its head down to run faster. That's actually exactly what they do. Alright, doesn't look like they can escape, so we're good on that. They just need a little bit more sand. There you go. They didn't like any of these plants. Oh, because it's not really an African animal. This is an Oceania animal, right? Alright, well. I don't know if we have too many plants from Oceania. Because that's like a whole separate pack, isn't it? the Oceania pack with like the koalas and stuff. But we also did get a wallaby today. I wonder if the emu and wallaby can like live together. They don't seem to really like these as much as I thought they would. This is not adding any. Let's see. Biome Oceania. What's going on? These add like 1% each. Oh, come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. Don't be that way. Mr. E, the emu must be really picky. Okay, well, at least we know. At least we know that it's picky, right? It's a good thing to know. Yeah, also in the Africa pack, they've added a few new plant types. So this might be new. Yeah, there's definitely new plants as a part of the pack, the DLC, but I don't know if this is one of them. Because this requires Oceania, not Africa, so that's kind of confusing. But I guess this is technically part of the Grasslands pack, so that's why this is the way it is. Doot 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 doot. It's got like a specific plan. How are my numbers going down? Ah! What is wrong with you? The numbers are going down. Alright, well. They're upset about the plant life. And there's the emu. In all her glory. Let's give you some food. There's a new disco toy. Is that the only new toy? I'm not sure. Mm-hmm. We got food bowls in there. So let's see. I don't think they added new shelters or anything. No, they didn't. Okay. I mean, they added like construction stuff, so I guess technically you could make your own. Wait, this doesn't count as a shelter in here? Excuse me? Slow feeders. So let's see if it dances around the disco ball. That adds a lot of entertainment. There's the other little mirror thing. Okay, so eventually it'll play around with that. There's the emu. It's in there. We'll have to figure out plant life later. Next animal is, I think, fennec fox. So if I just search fox, yeah, there they are. There it is. Look at it. It's so cute. These have the largest ear to body ratio of any canine species in the world. And I think that might be a fun fact in there, too. It's also the smallest canine species. It's actually smaller than any of the other foxes in the game, which means it's real tiny because the Arctic fox are pretty small. They're monogamous 1 to 10, so they can live in pretty decent groups. They only need 182 square meters, which is nothing, but that's based on 1, not on 10. Let's just see what it bases on for 10 of them. Only 400. Yeah, they don't need much space at all because they're so tiny. They like the hot heat. They like it hot. And we're just going to throw them in here. Now, I thought there was like a little half thing, like a little half log added, but I don't know if that's a toy or like a construction piece or if it's something else I'm going to have to look for. Is this it? This might be it. This is so small. Do they fit in there, or is that for the meerkats? Oh, we're gonna have to throw them in here and find out, I guess. Can the emu live with the wallaby? Yes, it can. Okay, so we'll have to throw a wallaby in there, too. Wall. I think all of these animals are so exciting. They're all so cool. Look how tiny. Oh my gosh. Where'd the rest of it go? What the heck? You're so small. Why so small for? Wow. Crazy. Do they live in burrows? I'm assuming so. All the other fox species do, yes? Mm-hmm. Look at them, they're so tiny. They're so small. Yeah, let's see if I can find content pack Africa. Yeah, so all these plants here are the new things that have been added. This tree's pretty big. Let's give them some shade right next to the shelter. And you get these smaller palms, which actually I like the way these are like splitting off. It's nice to have a new palm tree. I think that's really good. Surprised they didn't add like a second type of grass though. Really expected them to do that. Sausage trees. This is the type of tree that sausages grow on, apparently. Show me other things here. There's some spiky stuff. There's so many animals, we're not going to have time to like find out every detail of everything today. There's just too much going on in this pack. It's 2 DLCs for the price of 1, basically. Yeah, some of the plants like bring stuff down now. If they hate it so much, I guess. If they really hate it. Who's on top of the Who's on top of the shelter? What you doing up there? I have to go check on the wallaby soon. Alright, whatever. Let's just make sure you guys have like food and stuff so you don't starve. There's forever water. There's a little food. I guess they can go right in that tunnel. It's crazy. Because it's so small. I guess, I mean, they are small. A tennis ball, this is new. Oh, you could change the color of it too. I guess they could play fetch with that. Oh, a bubble machine. New bubble machine. Where is the wallaby? Emu and wallaby. There it is. Yeah, so it's interesting that with the Grasslands pack, you get 2 Oceania species as well. This is just adding more diversity to the game, which is really cool. They hop. They hop and they skip and they jump. Oh, look at them go! That's fun. It's hiding in the bushes. Come back. I love the coloration too. These are just like red-necked wallabies, so the head is like red and the body's a lot darker, so they do have an interesting coloring pattern to them. They want some long grass. They have their own enrichment here, I guess. They need lots of toys. Oh. It wasn't really working because I wasn't pressing play. That's what was happening. It's a ball they can roll around. Yeah, that got a bubble machine added, but I don't think the wallabies want to use it. Can you even reach up there? You gotta jump for that. You gotta jump for that, buddy. Go in the tunnel. Go in the tunnel. Can't really force you to do it, though. You could build a really cool habitat with these because they're so small. You could build your own little cave systems and stuff with, rocks or whatever. Alright, so we have to get going because I'm wasting time. I'm sorry. I think a lot of these animals don't require too much space. That's the good news. We're not sure about all the space and requirements because they're all brand new, and that's part of the learning process. We don't really have time for today. I just want to check out every species at least once, get a feeling of them, see what they look like, see what they do. Have some fun along the way. Okay, turn this back to that thick glass. There we go. Do. Work zone. How do you spell fennec? Fennec fox? Like that, I think? Not a word I've ever used before. What does the word fennec mean? Do. We'll get the information on the wallaby. And then what's ever in here. I think blue wildebeest is next. Now, I'm especially excited about these because when I think wildebeest, this is what I think of. And the black wildebeest is way different of an animal. Like, they look so much different than these. And finally, we got the great Ganoush. They want security guards. We're playing sandbox, it doesn't matter. I should have turned thieves off, but I guess I didn't think about it. Are they rolling poop in here yet? This is one of those things we gotta keep checking on, because I need to see poop being rolled into a ball. It's climbing the mound. It's preparing itself. The poo must commence at some point today. Oh, I do see butterflies flapping. There they are. They're going. They're so tiny, though. It's like you barely even notice them. That's why they gave you that zoom-in camera. I'm sure you could set up other cameras in here too, like game cams. It's probably more effective when there's a ton of them, right? Like you put 100 butterflies in there and it'll start going. So yeah, here we are. The blue wildebeest. This is huge for a couple of reasons. One is that I believe they are social and they can live with a ton of other things. Yeah, they can live with the other type of wildebeest and all the other African animals that we're so familiar with, including the new southern white rhino. So actually, I'll put the southern white rhino in here too, and we'll just expand this habitat to have both of them. But there they are. The blue wildebeest. They're not endangered and are considered a species of least concern. However, human expansion impacts their migratory routes, while deforestation and loss of water sources threatens their habitats. I don't think we've added anything for conservation. I don't see that happening until the actual conservation pack drops. Based on 2 adults, we need 450. 4 to 20 in a group. The blue wildebeest is so named because their coat has a blue sheen to it. Does it? Not really, but I'll believe you. Whatever you say. Listen, we're gonna have to end up housing a rhino in here too. Do 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 do. I don't like how restrictive this. Look how far away this has to be from everything else. It's so dumb. Come on. Come on, Planet Zoo, you're better than that. We'll probably have to put a big water source in here anyway. There it is. All right, so holy massive animal. Look at the size of it. It's huge. You go from the fennec to this, and I mean, this is a classic white rhino. So before we had the Indian rhinoceros, which kind of looks like it's plated with armor, and I'm not crazy about the way the Indian rhino works, but this is probably the one I would have. The southern white rhino. Now, are these extremely endangered? They're near threatened. Okay. So is it the black rhino that's like almost extinct or something? There's about 18,000 of these in the wild. The southern white rhinoceros is a large species of South Africa, Namibia, Zimbabwe, Kenya, Uganda, and Zambia. They are a large, broad animal. Look at it. It's huge. It's a freaking tank, dude. With the massive front horn, much longer than the secondary horns. The head of the rhinoceros is almost completely rectangular. They have protuberant ears on top. At the base of the neck, formed muscular supports the head. Southern white rhinos measure between 12.5 to 3.2 feet in length and weigh, how much do they weigh? Weigh up to 5,000 pounds, dude. That's absolutely Man, that's like a car. That's like the size of a car. They big. They scary. Kind of. They don't scare me, but I could see why people would be afraid of them. Is this enough space for the rhino? How much space do you need? Just barely. They like soil though. Like lots of soil. Here's your food. Here's your toy. We'll have some fun with that. Maybe the rhino can kick that thing around too. Does this one require water? Because the other rhino likes to swim. I guess not. Okay, so the Indian rhino needs swimming, but this one doesn't. Good to know. It's just slowly pacing around like it owns the place. And I mean, who's gonna tell him he don't, right? That's not the type of animal to argue with. Really cool, massive creature. And, okay, we need 4 wildebeests. So, let's make sure we get at least 2 more. I don't know if they'll fight about the amount of females, but that's something we'll have to find out over time. We could search it up now, but I kind of just want to move forward with what we're doing. Because this rhino needs his own food and toy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess they can walk right through that, but they use that to rub themselves against the leaves and stuff. There's the wildebeest. This one's about the rhino. And we need the path to continue this way. There's a new type of pathing, which is like this natural pathing with the weird wooden planks on the side of it. I don't know if they added anything else for pathing. But yeah, it's not just animals, it's building pieces and stuff like that too, which I've mentioned, and we've seen a few of those. I'm gonna just keep this path straight and keep going this way. Do-do-do. What is next? The caracal. Oh, that's exciting. The big-eared kitty. So what's weird to think about is the fennec fox has crazy large ears, right? But the caracal is known for its big ears too. I wonder if that's like a habit of like an environmental evolution for those animals. It's got to be. There's got to be a reason why their ears be like that. It just has to be. Why the ears be like that? I think we'll get like a staff path down the middle here. How do I... Stop trying to connect the things, man. Okay, the pathing doesn't know what it's doing, so... Because we need another staff building out there. For sure. A, facility... There's the keeper hut. We need to spread out the power a little bit. Okay. I'm trying to like build this, even when trying to like speedrun build, like build as simple as fast as I can. It's a lot. It's a lot to do. That's why zoos take forever. I'm doing the best I can here. I'm doing the best I can. I'm doing the best I ever did. Diseased animal discovered. Excuse me? How do we have diseases? I'm playing in sandbox mode. I guess it's because I didn't turn any of that stuff off by default or whatever. I didn't really think about it. I was too busy trying to see what the animals are. Maybe that's my own fault. You too. Box that wildebeest up. I think luckily we do have a vet building somewhere. Copy this. Bring that there. Put this here. Still have to set up a zoo, sorry. Sorry, I'm playing the game. I apologize for this. Alright. Caracal. Look at them. There they are. Classic profile shot with the pointy ears, black tips and all. What a beautiful creature. Lives in Africa and parts of Asia, probably desert grasslands and a little bit of temperate biome. One male, one female, only in groups of 2. They prefer to be solitary. They're shy around people, which means they probably need the one-way glass like some of the other cats. The word caracal is derived from the Turkish meaning black ear. They can also jump like crazy. Which means I probably am gonna have to adjust the height of this. Wildebeest and rhino. They're kind of short and stubby, but they are small, right? Yeah, they can. They can definitely escape. They can just straight up jump out of here. Don't escape, please. They're fast. Whoa, the camera can't even keep up with it. Full sprinty kitty. It's got the zoomies. Big zoomies. Their tails are kind of short, too. Big eyes, big ears, short tail. We'll learn more about them in a minute. They like sand. Lots and lots of sand. Just straight up sand and soil everywhere. Do do do. Yeah, you could build some really cool habitats for them too, because they can just like jump up on rocks and stuff. Kind of similar to almost maybe a wolf habitat. You could do something. That'd be super neat. Why are you locked? Don't be locked. Don't be locked in position. Don't be that way. Do 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 do. Well, let's see if they... I should probably save some of these as my favorites. Because I do like the look of some of these. Especially these ones. These ones look really cool. The multi-branch palms. Aloe vera. Okay, so they need one-way glass. Because they're shy around people. We have to change this to that. We have all the time in the world to learn more about them, but for now... They need climbing. Climbing and jumping stuff. And food enrichment. A little antelope. Do 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 do. It's just gonna be sniffing around for a little bit. I doubt they gave us new climbing structure stuff. Yeah, there's no way, right? That would be weird. Especially, I think this might be the only animal in the pack that truly can climb anyway. I don't want to spend all day on like making a climbing frame. Let's see. Oop. Yeah, none of these are the right type of rocks, but whatever. It's doing the rubs. That's just a big kitty. That's a big kitty. That's not clearly enough. It's not enough climbing stuff, bro. They need way more. I wonder if that helps. Like, I don't know how agile at climbing they are. Are they like the tigers, or are they gonna be going hand over hand doing backflips? Oh, we're almost there. I bet they can go underneath that too. Have a place to hide. Alright. The next one, I think, needs almost no space at all. If you search the word 9, it should be the only thing that shows up. The 9-banded armadillo. Now, this is a cool animal because I've seen one in real life. They're found all over North America. I've seen one digging in a garden in Florida, so... Yep, there they are, all the way from South America up to parts of North America. 182, which is almost no land at all. They only live in pairs, shy around people. 2 years. I think they only live about 15 years. And the 9-banded armadillo typically has 9 bands on its shell, but they may have 8 or 11 depending on their subspecies or geographical area where they are from. So it's just a generalized name for them. Send to the zoo. Do we have a quarantine somewhere? I think this is the quarantine. Yeah, they gave us like fence and wall pieces to make something really cool, but I just don't have the time to do that today. I'm not worried about making a good-looking zoo. I'm just throwing stuff together. I hope you all understand. Ah. Is there any space for this? Not really. I might have to move this over. Stinky booty hole bitch. Where, me? Who, me? Or the armadillos? They probably don't smell great, yeah. I might have to move this over. Just for now. We got a whole new DLC pack today, cats. Yeah, it's Grasslands and Africa pack. And look at these little dudes. They're so cute! They're already having babies. They're already multiplying. You can't even tell the babies from the adults because they're so tiny. How are there so many in here already? What the heck happened? I left for 2 seconds and we already have a handful of fennec foxes. I really want to see them go in this tunnel thing. Go inside the log, idiots. Go in the log. It's log, it's log, it's better than wood, it's wood. Made out of wood. How much space is this? That's still a lot. Okay, that's fine though. Let's move these armadillos from the quarantine over. Yeah, they are fluffy. We also have emu and wallaby, part of the Grasslands pack. And a big addition for this console is butterflies. And they're flapping around in here. They're kind of hard to see, but when you zoom in, you get to see how pretty they actually are. So a couple monarchs in here. They're eating fruit! Oh, look at that. Yeah, they like the nectar and the sweetness, right? There's a couple sulfurs. It's an old world swallowtail. There's a few peacock in there. I don't know which one's my favorite. I mean, monarch is like a classic butterfly. But the big blue one? Where is she? She's gotta be in here. We might have to throw a few more big blue ones in. Let's see. There's too many cloudless sulfurs. Oh my god, they multiply like crazy. Oh no. There's too many yellow ones. What has happened? I don't really have time to manage butterflies today. But yeah. Hey, the blue morphos. There's none in there? Did it die? They don't live. They probably don't live very long. Don't butterflies have like a week-long lifespan or something absurd? Does it say? It should say, right? It should let us know how long they live. $4 months. Literally 4 months in game is nothing. That's like 10 minutes. That's actually like 10 minutes in game. They're there and then they gone. Anyway, look at these little shelled dudes. What's up, cool guys? You gotta start homework. You're gonna lurk. This is a good time to lurk. But I'll tell you what, that armadillo looks really good. Like, we always kind of rate how the animals actually look in game. I don't know how you make this look any better. I would say right now, really impressed by the wallaby and the armadillo. They look real good. So these usually live in little burrows as well. So we'll put a burrow back here. They probably don't need all the African nature because they don't actually live in Africa. They should have like North America as a thing listed. Let's see, what does their habitat actually say? Hold on. It says temperate and grassland and desert. All the above. Yeah, you could put these in a North American desert style enclosure too, which would be really neat. With like the cactus and stuff. Like so. Why is tropical rock listed, bro? What are you doing, man? Excuse me? Why is it listing everything? What's happening? Don't be dumb. Yeah, you could give them little, like, rock caves and stuff, too. There's so much you can do in this game for all the animals. But we're just doing, like, quick throw-together enclosures for everything, because we still have so much more to check out. And sand. And food Look at these little termite mounds they can have. That's great. Big fan. They also have the natural style ones. I've seen that likes the bubbles are the fennec fox. And I think there's already too many of these in here. You can't even see them because they're like hiding in the flowers. That's how small those are. Alright, Armadillo. They can live forever. Well, that's not true, but we could probably turn that on so that I don't have to worry about animal deaths either today. I should have went through my settings. Be like, it's too late now. I don't want to slow things down. Zoo options. Yeah, there's not a single like facility or anything. Like there's no shops or food. Put them down here, I guess. It's funny because it doesn't like auto snap. I feel like it should. It just doesn't. Like you have to kind of freeform shops. Whereas in Planet Coaster, I feel like it's just smart enough to snap to a shell. Do. Alright, at least my guests won't like starve to death or whatever. Assign you to the work zone. Synchronize the prices. Do. Go this way. Keep going this way. Probably need a couple more keepers. We already have a ton of animals. And there's no slowing down now. Clean this enclosure, they're pooping. There's a baby! I believe this is our first baby of the pack. I mean, I guess the Fennecs don't. They do have a baby, but the babies look exactly like the adults. This one at least looks way different. It's a baby blue wildebeest. Oh, there's another one. How does the rhino feel about that? Is this a kitten caracal? Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Look at your ears too. You got big ears. She is pretty kitty. Hi. Welcome to the world. It's a feisty little kid. Now that's like a top 5 most adorable thing I've seen. Oh, look at the tongue, dude. What the hell? It did a little tongue flick. And the ear twitch. Oh, man. Oh, man. People are going to love this animal. People are absolutely going to love this animal. They're thirsty. There's like bones out here, dude. They decimated this thing. They killed the antelope. Oh! The armadillo's rolling. I wonder if they actually ball up like the pangolin. Because I know the pangolin does actually go in a ball and roll around. They have to have that same animation. They just have to. Call a keeper over here, please. Alright, we're gonna need like a new work zone because there's already too many animals. I'll try to connect back to this path. Kind of like a circle, I guess. Kind of, sort of. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Path thing. Four meters. Yes. Now, we have to do the maned wolf and the striped hyena. Those are the next ones. I don't know if those can be together, though. I think maned wolf is such a weird animal. Something I don't really know anything about. Do, do, do. We also have to do African penguins, which is going to require water and stuff. So I might just have to plan out for that too. That's like going to take a while to set up and think about. That's a whole nother project. There you go. So this will be the start of work zone 2. I guess this quarantine could be included, but it doesn't matter. It really doesn't make a difference. Do. Oh, I know exactly what to do here, I think. Well, if I put the gate on that side, it's going to be impossible for them to get around. So I guess they can't really do that. Oh, you game giving me the finger right now. I don't want to bend the way you want me to bend. That would make too much sense. Where are those people going? There's nothing even over in this part of the zoo yet. Hold your horses, people. Wait! They're going over here. I'm not ready! I wasn't ready yet. I do like these lamps that they added too. These are actually really cool looking. I'm feeling the vibe of this whole pack too. Like, just the look of everything. The cool blue, almost like maybe, you know, a little bit of Morocco going on. It's rolling dong! We did it. This is the hype moment I've been waiting for all my life. We could talk about shit on stream and it's finally educational. That's the scientific term, okay? Anyway. We need a gate. Two. I guess it doesn't really matter how this path is laid out, as long as it's there. Take this, bring this here. This one's gonna need like a conservation thing too. As much information as we can get. On this animal, because this is probably the one I know the least about. I've never even seen a maned wolf until this game DLC dropped. Like, when you guys see him, you'll know what I'm talking about. Let's just grab one and throw it in here, because it's such an odd-looking animal. It doesn't really look like a wolf at all. It's got long legs. Let's see. Like pointy ears, high shoulders. Yeah, some of these people will have to be split over. Into Zone B. Alright, so yeah, look at it. It's like so skinny and tall, and this is what they look like. Almost like a freaking horse, dude. That's a tall doggo. It's like a greyhound or a Great Dane or something along those lines. The legs are just... This is like one of those animals that's like an evolutionary reject or something. I don't know if I would put these in a zoo like on purpose. They're kind of ugly. I guess all animals deserve love and attention, especially something like rare and probably endangered. We'll learn all about them in a moment. Oops, this is going the wrong way. How do I flip this? There we are. I need a sound speaker over here. Doot, doot, doot. Okay. Let me save my game. Now let's learn about the maned wolf. Population is near threatened at about 17,000 in the wild. Found in the wood, grass, and scrubland of Argentina, Brazil, Paraguay, and Uruguay. Okay, so this one is South America. That's out of the blue. The maned wolf is a species of canine named for the dark, thick mane running down the center of its neck to its shoulder blades. It has long, thin limbs and an overall lanky appearance. The maned wolf is covered in red, shaggy fur on its body and short black legs. Oh, black fur on its legs. There. Yeah, the legs are long, but the fur is short. Male and female maned wolves are similar in size and appearance, standing at about 30 inches tall from 29 to 38 tall at the shoulders. They are 38 inches long, with the tail adding another 12 to 16 inches and weigh between 44 and 63 pounds. The maned wolf is categorized near threatened due to habitat destruction and persecution from farmers, sport hunting, and live capture. It is thought to have gone extinct in most, if not all, historic ranges in Uruguay. Suitable environments in their native range are often turned into agricultural land. So they're actually affected by farming and agriculture. Which would be ecological restoration, I guess. These would have gone good in the Machu Picchu Zoo. They're like tall grass. Actual grassland animal. Doot, 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 doot. Can they like jump out? Yeah, I'm trying to click on you, bud. They can jump up there, but they can't get onto the shelter. Okay, that's fine. They bark. They bark like a dog. I mean, the legs, dude. It's the front legs that just throws me off. I'm sure there's a reason that they look that way, but I don't like it. All the other animals look really cool, and then these are just the freaks. The freaks of the animal kingdom. I feel bad because I'm like making fun of them, but honestly, what the hell? Doot, 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 doot. Yeah, I think they must have updated like the plant life scale thing because I've noticed it's going down if it's a plant they actually hate, which means some animals might have been adjusted. Unless these new ones are just more picky than usual, but I don't think that's how it is. I think they probably just updated it so like, yeah, some animals do hate certain plants for whatever reason. And that's fine. Because that lets you, like, kind of mess around and figure that stuff out. And you can turn that off in Sandbox anyway if you want to. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, we gave him one big tree. Let's see. Dog ball. And food. And water. And man, nobody likes the bubbles except for the Phoenix Fox. What the hell? Give them a soccer ball too. Where's my armadillos? They must be in the burrow. That happens. This adult is infertile. I keep checking these logs to see if they're in there, and they never are. Where'd the tennis ball go? The tennis ball's missing. I don't know how you're supposed to manage the butterflies. Like, that seems absurd. Because they just constantly multiply. You would need the, you would need, like, the automatic thing. Automatic control over this. There's just no way. This would not be fun. I'm kind of ignoring it, but I know there's, like, a population problem. There's like 52 monarchs in here already, and we started with like 2. So they just constantly are breeding every like 2 minutes. This is probably crazy money though, right? Like if you sell all your butterflies, yeah, it's like $10,000 instantly. So if you're playing franchise mode or something and you're desperate for money, there you go. Do I have a male wildebeest somewhere? Where's the boy at? There he is. We'll have to put some contraception on them so they chill out for a moment. Alright, so do you get along with anything? Because we also need the striped hyena, and that's like out of Africa, right? So that's not gonna go with these guys. These live with capybara. Oh. Wait, how? What? Aren't they carnivores? Would they just not eat a capybara? That's kind of crazy. Wait a minute, huh? Why would they not eat the capybara? I would eat the capybara. I mean, what? Do 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 do. Or. Right. Let's go to the edge of the map here. Yeah, it doesn't really work, does it? Kind of have to move things around. Why are things breaking? Who's breaking things? Don't do that. It's just mean. I want to have to actually manage my shit. I actually have to, like, play the game, too. It's kind of dumb. We're in sandbox mode. I'm sorry. These should all be synced. Alright, where is... Let's get this gate. Pathing. I guess this can also be part of Zone B. It doesn't matter. Or Zone A. So now there's two types of hyenas. One is the striped and one is the spotted. But the new one, obviously, is the striped hyena, which has a smaller profile picture. I wonder if they're actually smaller, like size-wise, compared to the other ones. It doesn't seem like they can live with each other, though. And they need a lot of space. These are like roaming animals. This is not going to be enough space for them. Maned. Oop. Wolf. Come on, foxes, please. I wish you could like force them to use the toys. Come on, guys. I'm begging you. Do, 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 do. There's probably like a blueprint nature scene. I mean, there's a few. I don't know what that would really be under, though. Content pack, Africa, Grasslands. Yeah, because it seems like there's just buildings here. And pictures of the animals, which is great. There's also a dromedary listed, but that's not one of the animals we got, so... Oh, well, that's a garden. I mean, you got these types of things, too. Which are cool. These are cool. Little wall fountains. I like these a lot. I'm probably gonna forget these exist, so actually let me mark that as a favorite. They kind of snap weird sometimes, but that's okay. Put it at the back of the bathroom. That's where the toilet water comes from. And there's all these other like decorations and pylons and sculptures. There's the meerkat sculpture. We haven't even seen the meerkats in the game yet. Oh, there's a fennec fox one. That's cool. Hey, why are camels listed if we didn't actually get camels? What are the camels under? The conservation pack? Where the hell are the camels? We've been lied to, my friends. Lied to, I tell ya. Oh, wow. These are way smaller than I thought they would be. What the heck? These are way smaller than the spotted hyena. What? Huh. I guess that's what makes them so different. That's cool. This is not what I expected at all. They're kind of tiny. That might be neat. How? How are you so small? A generalist predator and scavenger, the striped hyena is native to North Africa, the Middle East, and Western Africa. It lives in a variety of environments from open savannas, grass, and woodlands to arid and mountainous areas. The striped hyena has strong forelimbs and muscular neck with shorter hind legs, giving the body a sloped build. The head is broad with a wide snout and wide-set eyes with large pointed ears. They have tan fur with black stripes along their body and legs. A long mane runs along the entirety of the spine and ends in a thick, bushy tail. Both sexes are similar in appearance, though males are slightly larger and heavier and measure from 26 to 30 inches tall, and the tail can be 10 to 16 inches. They weigh about 57 to 90 pounds. That's a big weight range, too. Whereas the females are only about 57 to 74 pounds. Striped hyenas are considered near-threatened species. Overall population numbers are decreasing, and they are extinct in some areas. Their survival is challenged by habitat destruction, resulting in decrease in prey availability. Groups of 1 to 7, which is a larger group than the spotted hyena. They look cool, man. I actually really like the look of them. I wish they could get along with other animals, though. That's the only downside of hyenas, is they're not very friendly. They kind of just kill and eat everything. And I'm trying to be like, hey, can we not? Could we possibly, like, just get along with the other animals for a little bit? No? Okay. Well, don't say I didn't try. Hmm? No, hey! No. How many wallabies are in here now? Three? Release one to the wild. Planch. Right. Oop. Angle snapping, please. Nobody invited you here. Don't you hate that when that happens? I do. Do 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 do. It's funny because I'm seeing like bamboo listed here. And you wouldn't think these would live in the areas of Asia. Apparently they like bamboo. I'm not gonna argue with them. I don't want to upset these hyenas. They know what they want. Do do. Color. Alright. So they can live in groups of 7. And then we will feed them. We will rock you. We will feed them. They will need food. And some sort of enrichment, I'm sure. The line feeder. That's fancy. They'll tear this box apart in 2 seconds. It's weird that this one is like not considered food. It's a prey scent bag. So I guess it's attached to scent and not actual, it's not like actual food inside. It's kind of similar to the blood scent marker in that way, I suppose. We'll have to get a conservation thing over here too. I really like them. I think the striped hyena are super cool, and don't go anywhere because we still have more animals to get through. Like I said, this is gonna take a while. There's 13 different animals in this pack. It's kind of crazy, but also really good for if you guys are looking forward to some DLC. We got it now. Good variety of species too. It's not just like African animals. There's Oceania stuff here. There's South American animal with the maned wolf, and then I guess Oceania stuff with the emu and wallaby. They just had some pups. Do 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 do. Disco ball. The disco. Yeah, I got a shop over here too. Do do. I wish we just had one that was like all pieced together. They don't really do that much, do they? They kind of don't. Oh, I guess we could have a vending machine. Vending machine for donuts. It's actually not even that bad of an idea. I think that's it for Grasslands. We are missing meerkat and penguins. Saving the best for last. Meerkat probably need no space at all, right? They're tiny. They're very similar to the prairie dog. Angle snap is killing me, bro. Do 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 do. Yeah, it's just the worst place for the gate to be, but we're not taking this as like a serious zoo build. I'm just kind of throwing things down and hoping it all works. I need another bench. Do. So, I'm pretty sure that I read somewhere meerkats can live in groups of up to 50? If so, that's huge for like a habitat. That's a large group of animals. Meerkat. Pick up all of them. Send them over here. Do. Gotta decorate a few things over here. All those meerkats get brought over. Carry over some of the lighting. I'm getting hungry. We might have to take a small break for lunch. I won't be gone too long. Maybe a minute or two. So I'll probably just leave you guys with the meerkats. Let me, Oh, they're so small. This one's just sitting down. Oh. Yeah, they, like, watch each other's backs, which is a cool... They have a cool, like, guarding behavior. Let's not make this terrain super boring. Let's just push this up a little bit. I know this is going to flatten things out anyway. That doesn't look terrible. They might have adjusted it a little bit. Short grass around the edge. Tall grass around the middle. Turn intensity down to like 45. Turn this down. It's all about the soil with these guys. Soil and sand. Africa, grassland, desert. Mm. Turn that angle snapping off, bro. Get that crap out of here.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Keep an eye on these guys. They're quite tricky. I'm sure they want a little bit of shade, right? The Brazil nut. Do. There's one now. They're just so small. It's hard to keep track of these things. Okay, we'll throw some flowers and stuff in there. And I'm going to save the game. We're going to take like a 2-minute break so I can just grab some food because my stomach is growling. But we're not done yet. We still have African penguins to do. And then we'll just keep playing for a little bit. So, here, watch this meerkat. See what he does. Well, you know what? Actually, hold on. Sorry. I am, like, paranoid about things. Oh, they dig their own little holes just like the prairie dogs. I need to click on one here. Before I go, I almost forgot. I have to throw in food and water. Because I don't want them to starve and die while I'm gone. I think they'll be okay for 2 minutes, but you never know. I'm not taking any risk. There's a little termite mound for them. And, some water jets. And a tennis ball. We'll give them a log tunnel. If they go through the log tunnel while I'm gone, I'm going to be so mad. But at least everybody else will get to see it. Okay, it might go in the burrow. I guess that's my only concern, is if it goes in the burrow, the camera's not going to know what to do. But I'll be back in like a minute or two, okay? BRB. Oh. God dang it, it went in the burrow, didn't it? It kicked out our view. I'm sorry. I knew this would happen. Whenever they go in here, it like boots you out. The camera doesn't stay locked into that because it's like a separate camera, I guess. Or did it dig a hole and that's what happened? It like doesn't follow them through their own made holes. Anyway, I'm back. I got like a Caesar wrap. Just had to grab some food. We're continuing to check out the Grasslands and Africa pack DLC, now available on consoles. All the animals seem really cool so far. I like all the design pieces too. I think this is probably a really good DLC. They started off strong because aquatic is so important. Like I don't know if aquatic pack is like the best pack, but it's such a game changer thing with like the penguins. But we got African penguins to do next, so it's like a whole new world. A whole new world. Speaking about food, do like a chief beef back here.
Best say Gamana.
Mmm, tasty. Mm-hmm. Get a fruit smoothie. Pip shot. And then I guess we'll learn all about the meerkats here. This one's playing in the water. Meerkats. Population in the wild is unknown because there's so goddamn many of them, right? It's actually a species of social mongoose that is found in a complex underground burrows in savannas and in semi-deserts in southern Africa. Lives in family packs and is considered to be eurosocial or eusocial, meaning it's highly organized and has pack members with strongly defined roles within the group. Meerkats have a flat, pointed head and colored face. Yeah, I'm chugging Gatorade today. Chugging it. Chugging it. They can live with aardvarks, so they can actually burrow together, I guess? That's kind of crazy. The teeth and front claws of the meerkat are adapted for digging, and it can close its ears and nostrils to prevent dirt from entering them. They go in groups of 2 to 30, from 20 males to 20 females. There's an alpha female in the matriarchal society. They live up to 15 years long and age at 3 years. Look at it playing in the water. Little creatures. We love the little creatures. Need another audio thing over here. On. There's trash everywhere. There's garbage. Who put this garbage over here? Rude. Do. Well, I saw a scarab rolling a poop ball, so I'm happy. Were they set? Yeah, they're good. Alright, meerkats are done. What about striped hyenas? I think everything's pretty good. They had little babies! Oh my gosh. The babies are adorable. They're scruffy puppies. Scruffy puppy. Scruffy puppy. Yeah, hyenas are good. Let's check on the carcals. The caracals are fighting? Is this play fighting? Or are you trying to kill each other? No, they're literally trying to kill each other. Okay. Wait a minute, hold on. Yeah, they just need more climbing stuff. But besides that, they're good. And not even that much more, just a little bit. I'm scared that they're gonna be able to, like, jump out, though. I guess that's my fear. That they'll be able to go up here and then jump over the whole thing. Because these can jump crazy high. Kind of like the snow leopards. They're gonna be escape artists, I think. Do. Alright, that should do it for the climbing. How are my wildebeest doing? They just need more space, which is difficult because there's not really a whole lot of options for that. Yeah, how many... Okay, how many are in here now? Because we need, like, population control. There's too many already. What was their number, though? Because these are the things we're going to have to learn today. 4 to 20... Yeah, we don't really need 7 of them, though. I can't even sell these ones. It's just not giving me the option. Maybe if I go in here. Quick trade. Quick trade. What happened to Rhino? Oh, he's asleep? The Rhino fell asleep. He got exhausted. Don't upset the Rhino. Don't wake him up. He's sleeping. Do. Alright. That's done. How do I turn on the control for this shit? Manage population. Dude, the butterflies are gonna be like a problem. Because you're gonna have to constantly manage this stuff. They need an exact temperature. It has to be exactly 75 degrees. For the butterflies. Some died and then some like popped off. Like the sulfurs are gone. And there's 93 goddamn blues. How does that happen? How can there be 93 of one and then 0 of another? Yeah, the good news is you can make a ton of money off of butterflies. The bad news is you'll be not having fun dealing with that. Glad I don't have to deal with this constantly because we're in sandbox mode. I don't think I would pick butterflies on purpose in a zoo. That just sounds like a problem. What are they doing? What are they doing? You can't do that on TV. Armadillos are already old. Alright, they're having fun. They just need a little bit more food. Hooray! And now for the toughest one of all. Alright, so the African penguin is going to need its own little thing here. Because we're going to have to do underwater viewing. It's like, kind of have to. I don't want to. But I don't see a choice. I don't think they need that much space, like, in the water, though. Like, cause they're smaller. They're smaller than the king penguin. Dude, come on. I'm trying to get more of an outward curve, but that might be the best I can do. Oh, we're gonna have to adjust this whole backside anyway. No idea how much space they need. So that's gonna be a problem. No idea how deep the water has to be. I know it looks weird. Don't worry. Oop. We can fix it. We just need the intensity up high. I saved this one for last because I know it's going to be the most amount of work. Even to do it quick. I know somebody made like a blueprint for it, but their blueprint was like unfinished. So if somebody's out there, start working on African penguin enclosures. Please. Thank you. Okay, bye. Somebody? Anybody? Doesn't have to be like the best enclosure, just a habitat that looks good, you know? Better than whatever I'm gonna end up making here. I think this is gonna have to be tropical water, though. So, I don't know if underwater viewing is the best thing for the penguins. But you just kind of have to do it, right? That's so much water, I feel like. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Take this part. No, we don't want a cave there. I'm a little bit worried about the back edge there. Just a little bit. Because we don't know any of the requirements, so I should probably look it up in a second here. Let me just reconnect this wall. Too uneven for placement. Alright, fuck you. I mean, too uneven for placement. The hell? Attack! Well, I need the smoothing tool. Alright, that's a lot of water. Probably way too much. Do. They don't even let you do like a gate up here, dude. That's crazy. That's not good. I thought it was flat. What happened? I have to redo these too. Yeah, that might have to end up being glass. Why is it? What do you mean it's uneven? What are you talking about? There's too many restrictions, dude. Even in Sandbox. It's one of the problems. One of the problems with this game. I just want to build a gate. Like, it shouldn't be that complicated. A gate on top of a hill is not anything crazy. don't know why we're acting like it is. This is about as flat as you can get. Flat Earth. What? Oh, fuck. It's like sunk. The gate is like sunk into the ground. I don't understand what you're doing. Why is it doing that? New bug? Maybe? New bug confirmed? Do. No, come on. Placement too uneven. Fuck off. You have to build in a straight line. Since when? We haven't even seen them. We don't even know what they want, what they like, what they do. We don't know anything. Penguin. Alright, let's get this staff. This staff building's gonna need its own little... Like, we're gonna need a staff building out here. Its own little keeper hut. We could probably just copy these things, right? Keeper hut. Where's this? That's the trade center. This is the staff room. I need like check the. All right, so we're gonna need power and water control, or water temperature at least. Utilities. Water temperature regulator. Spatial generator. There's your penguin mosaic. Do-do. We had security already over there, okay. I like these tiny, extra little small buildings. Like, they don't do this in a lot of the packs. I really appreciate this. Because this is the kind of stuff that helps out in Planet Coaster when you need to, like, fill space. So that's kind of what that's for in this as well. It's like, you got a lot of empty space, what do? I don't know, throw something down, throw a building down, throw a fountain, throw a decoration of some sort. Anything that's gonna look cool later. I'm sure a lot of my things are dying. But I'm kind of like focused on what we're doing here. Alright. We need a separate keeper and probably a separate vet just for the penguins. Complicated to take care of, so I'm assuming the African penguins are similar. And they're very different species, but they're, you know, same thing. Same but different in a different way. That's all connected. I might have pressed the wrong button, I'm not gonna lie. Everybody that's not in Zone A is in Zone B. The only free, like, no work zone people we need is a caregiver, or, a caretaker, a cleaner, like a janitor, and maybe a security guard. There we go. Okay. Penguin. Here they are. 1, 2, 3, We'll start with 3 and see where it goes from there. Let's learn all about the African penguin. The African penguin is currently endangered with a population of about 41,700 in the wild. The African penguin is a flightless bird that inhabits the coastline and islands of South Africa and Namibia. The African penguin has a black back and flippers, black feet, black face, mask with white surroundings. It also has a white torso with the classic tuxedo and, uh, it's got like kind of a black ring around it there too. The eyes of the African penguin are surrounded in pink patches, which are used for thermoregulation. That's a big word. Congratulations on me for pronouncing it correctly. Males are slightly larger than females and have a longer beak. The African penguin is an endangered species with multiple factors contributing to its vulnerability. Historically, their eggs were heavily poached. So there you go, the coastline of South Africa. If we base this on 3 adults, they don't need that much land or water, and they only need 71 meters of deep water, which isn't really deep, and that's always a hard thing to measure in this game. From 6 to 500, so they're at the same level as like flamingos and the other penguins with just being able to be in a massive group. They are monogamous. They live up to 27 years. They become sterile after 14 and mature after 4. Penguin mouths are scary. Look at them. They're little. They're so little. And a really important part about these compared to the other ones is that these ones can be in a range from 37 to 109. So where the king penguins need the cold and ice, these ones don't mind the heat, which make them very special. They're special little boys. We could get a aquatic thing for them, but I don't think we need it. What is the fuck? Why do you say their mouths are scary? Because of the teeth, or what are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? Why can I not chisel this out? Rude. Lame. Is it because of the water? It literally won't let me, modify terrain in sandbox mode. The game's just being a hater right now. You hate math? I hate when this game doesn't do what I want it to do sometimes. It's like, it shouldn't be this complicated to have just a simple water-filled enclosure. Like sometimes I get we have to make it as realistic as possible, but sometimes in doing that, it makes it more complicated than it needs to be. Can they at least get to the water? Yes, they can. Okay. And they can sleep on the jerry rig thing. What's going in there? Oh, the African penguins. They're right here. This is the last animal in the DLC pack. That's why there's water. This is, I believe, the only aquatic animal in terms of Africa other than the Nile monitor, and technically the hippo. Oh, well, the Nile lechwe, which is kind of like an antelope, is a big swimmer, too. Look at the joey. Does it go in a pouch? Do the wallabies have a pouch for the joeys to go in? Because they're not like kangaroos, right? It's a baby wallaby. I love wallaby, dude. They're so cute. You didn't know they could be in a dry area? Oh yeah, there's penguins on the coast of Africa. It's crazy. They're just, you know, survivors. They adjust to their environment. Birds are cool. All birds. All birds are cool. Hey, we even got the swimming thing. Let's go. We got a rubber ducky. We're doing it! This all has to be sand up here. Pretty much, except for the edge. Probably make the edge rock or something. We could make this look really good with a ton of rock placement. I don't really want to do that. I don't want to spend the next hour of the game doing that. Yeah, they don't want snow. They're not like the king penguins. They're exactly the opposite. So you got king penguins for Arctic. And then you got these guys for tropical habitats. Or tropical zoos. Or if you're building like an African zoo, you throw these in there for something completely different. That would be nice. Real nice. There's something I gotta do over here though. I need the staircase. Where is the staircase? I need the staircase. Where the hell is it? I never know where it is. What the fuck? If it's not under a aquatic pack, I don't know where it would be. There it is. Why are we snapping? You snap from there. How about that? Thank you. They're making noises. I hear them. They know what I'm talking about. Willis. Oh my God. I need that faux rock thing, dude. Look at them go! They're swimming. Yeah, there's also, I believe in the Oceania pack, there's like the little blue penguins, and those can live in extremely high temperature tropical areas as well. So, yeah, people, when you think of penguins, you think of like, you know, cold or ice, or they're living at the North Pole with Santa. But these ones, nah. They chilling in Africa, bruh. With their sharks and everything. They literally get eaten by sharks. I didn't just make that up. That's actually true. We need to pause for a second, though. I need the proper education board here. Do 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 do. That penguin looks so lonely. It's swimming with its friends. Shut up. What are you talking about? I need this. I need this for a reason. So this is where you get the fake. This is a just easier way to get fake rock. You just pick the color you want. Makes it so much easier. Yeah, this DLC seems great. Like, all the animals are really interesting and cool. Hey, Melindy. We got Grasslands in Africa on console. And we've put all the animals in. We just have to learn all about them. We've got the poop wrangling scarab beetle. You don't have these DLCs yet? Well, when you get them, you'll be happy, I think. I think you'll be happy. There's a lot of really cool stuff here. Do 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 do. Oh my god. It's not letting me send them all away. There's like 38 in here. I'm trying to get rid of them. Release them all into the wild. We just dumped a bin full of beetles. It's fine. They'll be fine. Look at that. Look at it. It's doing it. It's rolling the poo. Nature's little weirdo. Why did they do this? Did they lay their eggs in there? Is that why? Does it say in the game why they do it? Like the actual reason they do it? The scarab beetle can roll balls of dung that are 50 times their weight. Stay strong. Also, there's butterflies in here. Somewhere. I promise you. I promise there's butterflies. Actually, I think we need to order more. I like the big blue ones. I think the blue morphos might be my favorite of all of these. They just have a really cool look to them. Pretty. Yeah, look at them up close, though. Check these out. And then people just walk through the garden and get to check them out. And you can, if there's a bunch of them in there, you can see them flying around. But they're pretty much better viewed in this close-up camera. Yeah, the blue morpho just hits different, man. The fact that the underside is a totally different color. What pack are the butterflies in? Grassland. I'll type it in chat if there's ads. Grasslands. There's also, yeah, there you go. If you have console or PC, either way, you can use the Zoopedia companion app to check out all the packs and see exactly what animals are in what DLC. It's super useful. Grasslands pack is Blue Wildebeest, which we do have a bunch over here. One was stepping on my rhino. Yeah. Sorry. Grasslands pack is Blue Wildebeest, Caracal Cat, the Butterflies, the Emu, which is over here somewhere. The Emu, the Maned Wolf, which is over here. They're all sleeping right now. The 9-banded armadillo, the wallaby. Where's the wallaby? Yeah, the wallaby and the striped hyena. I think, other than the conservation pack, the Grasslands has the most amount of animals. Like, there's so many animals in this one pack. And they're all really good. Look at the size of the striped hyenas, by the way. They're really small. They're way smaller than I thought they would be. This is a full adult right here. This is as big as they get. And then, yeah, the armadillo is over here. And the why is this emu complaining? It's dehydrated. How's that happen if we have endless water? It's dehydrated. Yeah, I would, if you're gonna get a DLC pack for animals, like if you care about animals, Grasslands pack has a lot of animals. Like a lot of animals. And then also the Africa pack has meerkats somewhere. They're probably all in the burrow. Where is it? There it is. We got meerkats out of here. It's going in the tunnel! Oh! It's in the tunnel. It went through the tunnel! Went through the tunnel. It went through the tunnel. Go back through. Yeah, we got meerkat. And they act pretty much like the prairie dog, where they dig their own little holes and stuff. You're gonna start working? Alright, Dan. Have fun at work. And then, of course, we also added the African penguin, but we're not done with the penguins yet. We have to work on them. They're back here eating fish. Do 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 do. I don't like that sometimes animals act dehydrated because they're not smart enough to figure out where to go. They're stupid. I think the emus might be stupid. But that kind of makes sense because emus kind of are stupid, right? Wait, the penguins can have the disco ball too? That's funny. It's going to be a disco party in the penguin exhibit. Doo, doo, doo. Doo, doo. Hey. Like I said, I don't want to spend too much time doing this. But I feel like a little bit of time could be well spent on just making the penguins happy. Mm-hmm. Where are you running off to? Look at the way it sprints. What a little weirdo. That emu's dehydrated. Fix it. It's alright, we're in sandbox. I'm not super concerned. Let me give Melindy a shout out before I forget. There you go. Hope Baldur's Gate is going well. Remember when that was like the most popular game in the world? I do. I remember. Everybody was like, this is the best game ever. I've never played it. I don't have time. Too busy building zoos. You're doing multiplayer and it's chaos? That sounds fun though. Playing a game like that with other people sounds like it could be fun. But I'm not into like Dungeons and Dragons at all. It's essentially just Dungeons and Dragons, right? Just not for me. I like the vibe of it, but it's just not for me. I'm a Dragon Age kind of guy, but the new Dragon Age Veilguard looks like poo. It look like poo doo. He wants the fish, but he doesn't know how to get the fish. How do you get the fish out of there? I don't know. Do. An animal died. Rest in peace to that emu who was too stupid to figure out where the water was. Do. Yeah, you could have fun with the habitat for the African penguin. You could make it look super tropical. Penguins on vacation. Do. Where's that other? Okay, give me this leaning one. There we go. That's what we want. Lean out there, dude. Penguins. We're making stuff for the penguins. Oh my gosh. You're so noisy. Anyway, you get it. There they are. They're swimming and stuff. They've got food. I think they just need toys, right? I'll give you a few toys in here. Oh, they already have the rubber ducky. We gotta give you a disco ball, though. We need to have a disco party. Have a disco party. Alright, well. This is all set. I clicked manage population on the butterflies and they're still like... Is that not really working? Yeah. This could be busted. I mean, there's like 30 of these. 30 of one kind and none of the other. Sounds legit. Okay, let me just double check this. So we have 2 vets, 6 keepers, 2 mechanics, 2 security guards, 6 caretakers, a bunch of vendors. Do 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 do. Well then, let's do more water, I guess. Water is important. Never know if you'll get too thirsty. And my armadillos are probably gonna die of old age because they have a short lifespan too. So I gotta go check on those. Yeah, they're still kicking around. They're 11 years old. And they live up to 15 years. Okay, so they get a little bit of time. How about my fennec foxes, though? I actually want another one. Another female. Fox. I'm gonna lift up this terrain in the middle. And smooth it back down. And then, whoop, look at them go. They're so fast and small. What's interesting is there's a lot of really small animals that don't need any space, and so you could build kind of like a mini zoo almost. Is that enough coverage? Or is that too much? Where'd they all go? They all run away. No, that's perfect. Alright. Fennec fox. How are my other emu doing? Yeah, they're really picky about plants. That's the problem with the emu. They don't want any of these African palms in here because they're not from Africa, they're from Oceania. But they don't say what they want. They don't know what they want. They can't decide. The wallabies are thirsty too. What the hell's going on in here? Alright, we got a water problem in this enclosure. What is happening? What if I put this right outside the shelter? And then another one way down here. Still restrictive even with the null barrier? Okay, there's an endless water in there. Now it's starting to get laggy. But I wonder if that's a population thing. We're only at 1,900 guests. I bet the butterflies are making it laggy. I bet that's what it is. Too much animal data all in one place. Okay, so let me just go in order here. Final thoughts on the scarab beetle. I mean, how can you hate a dung beetle, dude? It's just pushing poop around. It's just sitting here pushing poop up a hole. I mean, what? It's living its best life. Playing in the toilet. It's cool. I don't think it's like my favorite exhibit animal. You know what I mean? I really like the crested newt and the tree frogs and the terrapin, like the diamondback turtle. I'm a big fan of the diamondback turtle. And the leaf insect is really cool too. I don't think that compares at all. Like the scarab beetle, it's a nice addition. And when you think Africa, it is one of those things that you think of. Butterflies are really cool because it's a rare flying thing. Like the only other animal that actually flies in game technically is the fruit bats, right? So that's good. The bad news is these are almost impossible to manage. Like there's just too many. They breed too fast. They live fast, die hard, or something. Live fast, die young, try hard. I don't know. I don't think I would use the butterflies in a real zoo. The fennec fox are adorable. It just sneezed. Like, come on. It just sneezed. What do you want from it? What more could you want in your life? Look at him. Look at those ears. It's just sniffing around in the dirt. Oh. 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 They're wrestling. Yeah, you put these and the caracal together, you'll have a big eared party. Big eared animals. Because, I mean, the caracal is a really cool cat. They're so fast. They kind of remind me of the lynx, where the lynx is just super fast out of nowhere. They get short bursts of the zoomies. I mean, they got the ear flicks on point. We saw another animation where it was like licking its own face, and the tongue was animating. When I like talk about animals, I kind of judge them on their animations and how good they look in game. I think the caracal's up there, man. This is a really good animal. Look at the ear flicks. That's what they do. Look at the tongue. Oh my god, the little paws. Come on, dude. Come on. Yeah, those are good. Fennec fox and caracal get bonus points for being adorable. Now, the armadillo is a burrow animal. And the downside of burrow animals is they spend a lot of time in the burrow. so you don't really get to see them outside a lot. But they have a crazy mating animation. We saw them mating earlier. They literally just roll against each other, like they're rolling around. I haven't seen it turn into a ball yet. I've seen it roll on its side. And I'm assuming they turn into a ball because the pangolin turns into a ball. It just hasn't happened. Doesn't mean it won't happen. These are also good because you could throw these in a North American zoo. And that just expands your North American, species, so. Other than that, they're not super exciting, and they probably don't have they don't have like a high rating. Outside of sandbox mode, I don't think people are going out of their way to see an armadillo at a zoo. The blue wildebeest I already talked about is great because you can put this in a multitude of habitats. I mean, look at this. It goes with every other African animal ever. Like, that's good, and this is what I think of when I think of wildebeest. This is better than the black wildebeest in terms of how it just looks and behaves. And then you get the classic white rhino. And I think I like the African white rhino better than the Indian rhino. Just the way it looks is better. You were building a huge enclosure with all the animals? Or all the animals that work together, like the African ones? Or just every animal ever? I think the most amount of species I've had in one habitat was maybe 4? 4 or 5? I know I had gazelle, ostrich, warthog, and maybe zebra together? Or something like that. But I've been playing a lot of challenge mode, so like inside challenge mode it's kind of difficult to do that. It's easy to set up for a bunch of animals that like the same stuff, but then you get something that's way different in the group and it's hard to manage. But the rhino also gets along with everything else, so that's a good deal. Whereas the Indian rhino is like solitary and likes to swim. This one's communal and just hangs out. And we got the striped hyena, which I think I love. I think I love the look of the striped hyena way more than I thought I would. And them being smaller than I expected is kind of a bonus. I know that sounds weird, but if you have a bunch of these, like, together hunting, that sounds like it would be so cool. Yeah, they're matriarchal, though. They can't have too many females in one group. So that's something I'll have to get used to. I wish they could live with the other hyenas. I feel like that's my only downside of these. I love how mangy they look. Like the coat is just on point, you know? You're gonna go vacuum? Alright, well we're wrapping up soon, so I might not be here when you come back. We're literally doing my final thoughts of the DLC right now. The meerkats. I guess I have the same feeling about the meerkats as I do with the prairie dogs. Like, they're cool, and they'll get a high rating. Like, if you have these in a zoo and you're looking for a rating, they'll give you that rating. I like that they go in the tunnel. And they poke their head out the holes in the tunnel. We waited all day to watch that. Yeah, they dig their own holes. Okay, so they added the bubble toy. The only animal I've seen that can use the bubble toy is the fennec fox. What the hell? How come the meerkats can't use the bubble toy? I want the bubble toy for all the animals. All the animals need bubbles. They also added this tennis ball. This is new. Doo-doo. Where the heck are the... God. Can you guys get out of the burrow? Thank you. Yeah, we never get to watch the bubble happen. We never get to watch the bubble. Look at all those bubbles. How could you not want to play with that? Come on. Yeah, maybe next time. And the emus, I think the best thing about the emus is the running animation. When the emus start running, and they put their head down to run like a velociraptor, it makes me, as an aspiring ornithologist, really happy. This one's sitting on top of the other one. Look how this wallaby is drinking. Whoa. I like the wallabies a lot. The emus are kind of derpy, but that's what an emu is, so...
Hoppity hoppo.
It works. Yeah, they finally got water, so they're all going to be over here drinking water. What are the population numbers for emus? Because it's not 500 like the other birds, right? It's 1 to 6. Okay, yeah. So you gotta be careful about that. But there you go. And then the maned wolf. Cool, but weird looking? I don't know. They're long boys. I can't see myself, like, putting these in a zoo, to be honest. Like, these are, just because they're weird looking, might be the reason that it's, like, it's a no-go for me. I would rather have the dholes. We have a couple zoos with dholes in them. I'd rather have the dholes. They're like dogs on stilts. Yes. Yes, they are. That's literally what they are. Long boys. And then we got the African penguin, which I don't have anything bad to say about them because they're penguins and everybody loves penguins. And now we have 2 different kinds of species of penguins. Look at that little waddle. He's going crazy with that waddle. Waddling all around. I mean, you got the king penguin and the African penguin. And I mean, penguins. He's gonna dance at the disco. So I think next time I come back to Planet Zoo, we'll throw a couple of these build because I was making I was making a Africa map in franchise. It was like my first attempt at franchise mode. We were starting in Africa, so we're gonna go back to that. Throw a couple of these new animals in that zoo, and then that's the plan. So I'll be back in 2 days or something for Planet Zoo. But I stream every day of the week, so you know where I'll be. I'll be right here live on Twitch. So anyway, that's it for really good. Lots of animals. Thanks for hanging out, guys.